Good morning, class 9. Today our topic is flood. You know what is flood? I think you know, because in Hindi it is known as bar. So what is flood? Flood is flow of water that submerges. Submerges means the land is being covered with water, which is usually dry. Flood is a state of high water level that leads to what to say covers the land with water which is not usually submerged. Floods happen due to rise in the embankment of the river. Water spills due to heavy rain from the river and reaches to the lands, and it covers up the land. When the water goes down, then the land is also do come out. But before that, the land that is merged by water, if it is having cultivation, it is done. Okay. There are several causes due to floods, like heavy rainfall that we have experienced just few days earlier, or heavy siltation. I have told you what is siltation. Siltation is where the river is carrying silt and it is getting settled under the bed, which makes the river move upwards, which reduces the water carrying capacity, and due to which the flows out of the river streams. Next is strong winds. 1 minute. Strong winds with strong surge. Few days earlier, when there was last year Amphan, this year Yash, we have seen how fast the wind was blowing, and with that what was happening. Construction of dams and reservoirs on the course of the river also is responsible for flood, because these dams are there is a blockage in the flow of the water, so the water starts storing, and when the river is totally filled, it starts flowing on both the sides. Then many cultivated lands or many lands on both the sides goes underwater. So life, property, houses, bridges, roads, everything is damaged. Okay. Next is landslide, blocking the flow of the water of the streams. Like dam is made, so sometimes big landslides, they come down and it blocks the river for flowing. Now flood causes losses of life, property, houses, bridges, roads, etc., etc. Damages are so high that one can even imagine. I think if you remember 2-3 years earlier, Kerala had a very bad strike of rainfall, due to which many parts of Kerala was underwater. Even 2-3 years back, it was in Patna also, that many parts of Patna was underwater. Even the main towns were underwater. This was something unusual to happen, because lands near to rivers and Gangas will be flooded. But why should the lands that are far away from the towns is being flooded? There are many causes to it. We will talk about it afterwards. Now, flood indicates a large area of agricultural land, causing huge losses of crops. This leads to shortage of human food. This year when Yash was there, we have seen in Sundarban areas many lands and fields were destroyed in this side of West Bengal, northern side, Nadia district, another district somewhere there was a huge destruction, and due to which many cultivated lands were destroyed. Not only cultivated lands, even the fodders, animal fooders is also destroyed. Floods normally take sufficient time to develop. People have the advantage to move away from those places, giving a warning with ample time of evacuation, which we have seen that when there was an announcement due to Amphan and Yash, we have seen that the people from Digha, Orissa, coastal side, they were moved to different places where they will be protected. But in case of flash flood, it generates rapidly and with little warning. Now, what is flash flood? Flash flood is a rapid flooding of geographic low-lying areas, washes, rivers and streams. Why it is caused? Because of heavy rain associated with thunderstorm, hurricane or tropical storm, etc. The example of flash flood we experienced when Kedarnath had a great disaster, where the Kedarnath temple was saved, but the surroundings were washed away. That was flash flood. So rest we will do in our next class. Okay.